Hi friends, it's Albert Camus. I seem to have landed in a true modern day plague. It's way worse than my book ever could have predicted in just one town. So we've been at home these past few weeks, and this is a bit of what's been going on these past few weeks in my new life. I just got back from walking my dog for maybe the third or fourth time today. Each of my neighbors have already asked me pretty every day this week if they can walk her too and get out of the house. They only have cats. Who's a dog person now, Miss Stevens? And she's looking pretty tired, so we'll give her some screen time today. Okay. Oh, she's camera shy. She doesn't want to be on screen. But yeah, now's a good time to be a dog, I guess. Finding meaning in life and every blade of grass they smell.
The World Health Organization just to declare this a global health emergency. For Americans who are watching this, how serious is this? What's keeping you up at night or not keeping you up at night?
Once I go outside, I'm in a zone with it. It's set up like an airplane. You're looking for somebody there in section 5, row D. You couldn't have told me that we'd have did that a month and a half ago.
Oh, yeesh. Wow, watching these YouTube videos reminds me of when COVID all first started. I remember I was walking in my backyard and I got a notification that it's been declared a global pandemic. And I just remember feeling so disconnected. So, like, is this really happening? Why is this happening? The universe isn't different. The universe doesn't care. Things are unjust. There's no moral world order. And just like this pandemic, it's just another force of nature that's happening. And we can find meaning in it, but ultimately, we're insignificant. We are just one person. COVID can happen to anyone, someone you know. I'm gonna show you guys the hoard room of the start of the pandemic. Here we've got foods of different kind to sustain ourselves with. Come on down to Katy, Texas if your pantry's running out. But I definitely regret buying all of this. I definitely went on a rampage, just like with many other people. The grocery stores lines were empty. It really did feel like a zombie apocalypse. I don't know if that's still popular in this day and age, but it was honestly kind of fun in the moment to feel like we were in some type of dystopian nightmare. But yeah, now I don't know what to do with all of this. And of course, any family with a hoard of food also has a hoard of toilet paper, which is surprisingly still pretty high for how much I need it every day. Don't smoke cigarettes, kids. Oh, I didn't quite see you there. And my wife started watching Love Island, which I know that there's more in men to admire than to despise, but this is definitely adding some points for the despise part. Now I'm going to give some of my reflections over the past year. I've taken up knitting and cooking and baking and skateboarding and circling. None of those have lasted, and I made maybe 1/10 of a blanket, but it was definitely great to keep an open mind. I just got my second vaccination, and so I think now would be a good time to finish off this vlog, this mini vlog of this past year, and give some reflections. It was great to be able to spend more time with family and people that you don't normally get to be with for a long time. And overall, I think just we need to be able to keep the absurd alive to deal with the meaning of life. And we do this through personal, conscious experience. We have to find meaning by coming through us, through the awareness and engagement of each moment. And whether this was playing with your dog more than you normally would, or really having to reach out to socialize with people that you care about and really give intention to the things you do. I think that this year has taught us a lot about that. I've learned that people need to work together when a crisis happens. We see this throughout all of the COVID hospitals, all throughout communities, all these the recent voting campaigns and vaccination campaigns. I think it's awesome that through any sort of inhumanity, a lot of humanity does shine through. We really are vulnerable in this universe, and nature is indifferent to us. It doesn't care if you're a good or a bad person. I know many people have only gone on walks across our neighborhood or to the grocery store and they've gotten COVID. Definitely don't want to over-reflect. I think in the end, the silver lining is that of this pandemic, maybe it brought us into the absurd. It interrupted our everyday mundane things that we've fallen into a routine of doing, not really thinking for ourselves and what we really want to do with our lives, but just getting caught in the busyness of everyday life that we just kept doing. And this interrupted and really made us think about what we're doing with our lives. We are appreciating much more things, I think, that we took for granted. Opportunities, people in our lives, the people we could meet, life itself, and faced every day with the possibility of death or extreme illness or maybe lasting symptoms. I think we realize who the people that we really love in our lives are and that we need to give them more time and care. Overall, I think there is more good in people than there is bad. Maybe even more so if we take out the Love Island people. But I guess in the end, I just wanted to remind everyone that it's not fair to yourself to just wait for this to all be over. I think what you need to do is to find meaning in what you can do now.